YouTube, today we're back, and hey, we got another reaction video. You know what I'm saying? We got the silliest ways people died. There's a lot of dumb ways people die, like dumb. All right, let me show. But yeah, bro, without like further ado,
took to the sky in a makeshift steam engine.
Oh my gosh, that's a rocket.
When suddenly something went wrong. Mike had wanted to see the Earth from a height of 1,000.
You said that in such a nonchalant way, bro. I'm nonchalant. Is the audio good? Is like the mic to video level audio good?
525 meters. Since he
5,000 feet
flat, and the government's just hiding this fact.
Wait, he built a whole rocket, still believing the Earth was flat.
Fact from us. In this footage, we can see the rocket adopt a curve-like trajectory, after which the landing parachutes accidentally open and detach from the vehicle during the launch stage. The rocket hit the ground and crashed, killing Mike. He'd assembled the rocket himself, apparently making serious engineering mistakes. In this video, I've gathered stories about the most extreme incidents with fatal consequences. Some of them seem incredible.
Bro, why would you made a rocket thinking the Earth was flat?
But all have been taken from reliable sources. I warn you.
Oh, hell no.
As always, viewer discretion is advised.
Yep, viewer discretion.
August 2012, Montana, United States. On Highway 93 near Kalispell, a car hit some strange creature that unexpectedly appeared on the road. Almost instantly, another vehicle.
Is that a Cybertruck?
Crashed into it. The driver of the first car was a 15-year-old girl, and the second car.
Bro, she just got her license.
By a 17-year-old girl. When they rushed to help the creature, it turned out to be a man wearing a ghillie suit.
Bro, there's like an extent to like, bro, do you feel bad for these people? Why were you wearing a ghillie suit in the middle of the road?
A fancy camouflage costume. It's usually used by military hunters or paintball players. The suit makes a person invisible since, from the outside, it looks like an ordinary pile of leaves. The man's name was Randy Lee Tenley. He was 44 years old. As it turned out, Randy wanted to impersonate a mythical creature, Bigfoot. That's why he put on the costume and wandered along the highway until someone would call 911 and inform them of a Bigfoot on the loose.
His aspirations were to be Bigfoot. Bro, what?
The authorities believed the man was most likely drunk. Instead of making himself as conspicuous as possible,
I got you.
was virtually invisible. That's why a Montana State Patrol police officer, Jim Schneider, ruled the two drivers to be innocent, since it was hardly possible to notice a person wearing such a costume right away. Sadly, Randy sustained injuries that were incompatible with life. Never walk on the highway if you're not wearing highly conspicuous clothing.
Nah, word, I mean, alright, people, like, I feel bad, but like, bro, why are you doing that?
And even reflective elements during the night. The next story is yet another reminder that a desire to do something unusual can sometimes result in tragic consequences. April 2014. In St. Petersburg, Russia, a 17-year-old schoolgirl named Ksenia Ignatieva was standing on a railway bridge and contemplating the tracks converging in the distance. The girl decided to take a selfie against this background. She raised her phone and started moving it around in an attempt to catch a nice frame that fit both her and the railway tracks. It was difficult since Ksenia wasn't tall enough. So she stood up.
I run naked on the highway? What does he mean, bro?
Chill. On her toes, but suddenly lost balance and started falling right over the bridge railing. Panicking and trying to survive, the girl clutched onto some wire and was immediately hit with 1,500 volts. She fell onto the railway tracks and didn't show any signs of life.
Bro,
it's unknown if Ksenia would have survived had she not grabbed the electric wire, as the bridge was 9 meters tall. It's approximately...
Okay, but do you think like your initial reflex response, artificial from an evolutionary perspective, would have been when you're falling to grab something? Well, that was fast. Chill. Yo, Gentle, chill.
So you should always focus on your safety.
Nah, word.
Shot.
Yeah.
And of course, never touch any wires with your hands.
Bro,
no matter what kind of wire.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. How do birds sit on top of that? Birds have like magic. How are they able to do that?
Just never do it. Safety always comes first, regardless of whether you're trying to take the perfect photo or if it's another trophy you're after. April 6th, 2019,
Nah, bro,
Kruger National Park, South Africa. 5 poachers
Where's facts? Where's facts? Where's facts?
have decided to hunt some rhinos. The fact that it's illegal didn't stop the men since, to them, a rhino
to hunt
was a
rhinos?
valuable trophy they could sell for a
Yo,
ton
facts.
of money. In 2017
you ever seen
alone,
a
as
rhino?
many as 504 rhinoceros
Because that's how they you think birds are the government?
were illegally poached in the park. The administration can't control every inch of the park's enormous territory.
That's
Even
crazy.
more so,
Bro, I'm not calling out facts. Well, yeah, because he's from South Africa. So yeah, I'm curious if he's seen a rhino, because that's where he's from.
given the fact that visitors only get in on a guided safari, and poachers sneak in on foot. However, although before that fateful venture, the intruders' team used to be successful in everything. On that day, they heard someone's heavy steps behind their backs. It was an elephant.
Oh,
The giant
not
animal
elephant. No, no, no,
attacked
no.
the poachers and knocked them off their feet. The elephant wouldn't back down. It assaulted one group member and kept stomping the man with its feet until he
LeBron.
died.
Bro,
All
that
his
isn't. Bro,
colleagues were
elephants
shocked.
are so
Those
scary and
less
strong
injured
and
pulled their
big.
dead
Oh
friend's
my
body
god.
to the road, called the police to report a tragic incident, and then escaped to avoid being caught for
Bro,
illegal
elephants
activity.
are massive.
However, the man's remains were never found, and the only thing that remained of him were the skull and a piece of his
Elephants
pants.
aren't usually aggressive.
When his poacher
Bro,
friends ran
elephants are
away,
scary.
the smell of the flesh and blood attracted lions. The animals tore the corpse apart. Fate played an evil joke on the poacher. While trying to hunt down an animal, he became a victim himself.
Oh
So
my
you should always
gosh.
follow wildlife park rules and never wander off alone if
I probably won't be playing this game, dude.
you don't have a guide or know where a safe shelter is. It's better to abide by the law and safety rules, or an even more horrific story can happen to you. A story like the following one. August 1999,
Where's
Newport
this?
Harbor, California.
I was gonna say this is in
17-year-old
Cali.
Kim Millett was peeping into a telescope in the driveway of her house, trying to spot the Perseid meteor shower. This cosmic phenomenon can only be seen once a year, in August. However, streetlights were obstructing Kim's view, and the cosmic show was just gonna start.
She go on the road.
Then, her big brother Scott came to help her. The guy thought nothing bad would happen if he turned off one streetlight near their house, so that his little sis would see the sky. So Scott took his tools, opened the streetlight's body, and started messing with its inner electrical workings. He most likely pulled out the inspection plate and then started cutting away at one of the exposed wires. Suddenly, Kim saw a bright flash of light, but it was no meteor shower. Her brother got electrocuted and fell onto the ground. Scott was lying by the lamppost unconscious, and when his little sister ran up to him, he already wasn't breathing. Paramedics didn't manage to resuscitate Scott. Eventually, Millett didn't know the electrical circuits of the neighboring streets were also connected to the power current. This means that the energy in the wires was enough for 80 streetlights. That's a deadly 4,000
Bro,
volts.
no, this is so sad. No, I can't even make jokes about this, bro. This is so sad, bro. I feel so bad for his sister. Because now his sister has survival guilt. He was just trying to be a good brother and help out, bro. Oh my gosh, I feel so
Just
bad.
imagine how powerful and painful this impact was for Scott, if it even left a pliers-shaped scar on his hand. Never tinker with any electrical systems if you aren't properly authorized. The next story is also about the danger of trying to solve a problem alone without the help of specially trained people. September 1998, California. Hector Mendoza was screaming with joy, riding the sharp turns of a roller coaster. He was at Great America Amusement Park on a coaster named Top Gun. However,
That's a movie.
this ride was different from how we normally envision roller coasters.
Whoa.
Its cars have no floor.
Okay. Do you guys like roller coasters? Here's the thing. I like water slides, but I hate roller coasters. Water slides are cool. Roller coasters, hell nah. Frick roller coasters, bro. You never know.
Passengers get
I hate
into
roller
large,
coasters.
separate seats and are held in place with safety belts, just like in a regular car. This enables visitors to swing their legs during movement. The ride happens at 80 kilometers per
Yeah.
hour and lasts
bro.
for 2 minutes
Roller
and
coasters are
26
not
seconds. After Mendoza got off the roller
2.5
coaster, he
minutes,
noticed
bro?
that while he was there, the wind had blown off his cap, and it was now lying somewhere on the tracks.
No,
He
please don't
started
tell me he's gonna go try to retrieve the cap and the roller coaster's gonna hit him.
explaining to
Ever
the
been on one?
operators that he
Bro,
needed
I
to
don't know
go
if I've
back
ever
and
been
get
on like a super.
employees
I've been
didn't
on one, but
understand Hector, as he only spoke Spanish. The operators tried to explain to the man that the only designated area where the visitors could approach the ride was at the entrance. Irritated, Mendoza brushed them off and
Bro,
walked
for a
away.
hat?
But
Bro,
the story
why?
didn't end there. Later, Hector stealthily entered a door with a sign that read, "Employees only," and made his way toward
For
the
a
roller
hat?
coaster tracks. This door is typically only entered by specialists who check the ride when it's turned off, and there are no visitors. Crouching, Hector avoided the tracks and made for his cab. Meanwhile, the ride operators had already secured the next group of park guests on the coaster.
Nah, bro.
One of them was
Nah,
Jessica
bro.
Medina. The ride began.
Nah,
Suddenly,
dude. No,
the
he's gonna
woman
get hit. He's gonna get
started
hit. He's gonna
screaming,
get hit.
But it wasn't adrenaline she was screaming from. It
Did
was
she kick
pain.
him?
She'd been swinging her legs so violently that she got a right leg bone fracture. The operators rushed to see what came in the way of the roller coaster's
And it was his
cars.
head. No, no, no.
Simply shocked to find dead Hector. When the man was standing right near the tracks, Jessica inadvertently hit him on the head at a great
Bro.
speed. He died on the spot. Never
Bro, all for a hat, dude? A hat?
enter restricted areas
Nah,
in amusement
dude.
parks, and always follow the operator's instructions, who are
That
responsible for your
sucks.
safety.
That sucks. That sucks. That
Sometimes
sucks.
the
That
desire
sucks,
to
bro.
retrieve something we've lost can cause devastating results, just like in the next creepy story.
Oh.
August 2010, Bakersfield,
I
California.
was gonna say this is in California.
Games went downhill when they got rid of Chief.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, bro. Stop the cap. That was
We're
a
bringing it
terrible
back.
pun, Denzu.
Weemont gives you
That pun did
dozens
not
of-
hit.
Aquarium
Pun?
fish
Did I
caretaker
say
entered the
pun?
Moody family home.
Is that a fish?
Right away, the girl felt a strange, pungent odor.
We could low-key get a bigger TV, I'm not gonna lie.
She started looking for its source and got to the fireplace. When
Oh.
she took a peek inside, the girl nearly fainted. A woman was stuck in the chimney. The lady
Santa?
turned out to be Jacqueline Kodarak.
Not
William
Santa.
Moody was having a secret affair with Jacqueline. The relationship was far from simple, too. Although the lovers were hiding their passionate
Bro.
love, some locals
Relationships are evil, bro.
still knew about them
You threw somebody in the chimney over a relationship?
and told the investigation later that the two were constantly splitting and getting back together. On the day of the incident, the pair had likely fought again, and William didn't want to talk to Jacqueline. Some witnesses report having seen the woman at a bar drinking alone and being down in the dumps, after which she got up and walked somewhere hastily. As it turned out, Jacqueline wanted to discuss everything with William, so she went to his house, knowing he was there alone. However, her lover wouldn't let the woman in. Then Jacqueline found a shovel somewhere and used it to dig her way under the fence. The door of the house was
Bruh.
still locked.
This
However,
is crazy.
the woman
This girl's
persevered
crazy.
and climbed a ladder to the
This
roof,
girl's
took off
crazy.
the chimney cap, and started making her way down, legs first.
Bro, why?
Meanwhile, William had already escaped to avoid
not
confrontation
Santa.
with his mistress. Regarding Jacqueline, she got stuck 60 centimeters from the fireplace's main opening.
She was too
The
thick?
poor woman could neither inhale nor
Shit, low-key.
exhale. It's unclear if she'd been calling for
why
her
would you
beloved to
do
help her,
that?
and how quickly
No,
she died
bruh.
of asphyxia, since Jacqueline's body wasn't found by the pet fish caretaker until
bruh.
3 days after she'd crawled into the chimney. Don't attempt breaking into other people's houses, as it can have deadly consequences. There are even
What if this was fake? What if she didn't do this, but the dude put her in the chimney for this whole cover-up?
more horrific stories of inattention turning out to be fatal. July 13, 1997, Virginia.
It's in Virginia.
22
Oh, I got it
Eric
right.
Barcia was working at a fast food place and was an extreme enthusiast. The guy wanted to do bungee jumping. For some reason, though,
Bungee
Eric
jumping is
decided to
not it,
organize
bro.
Everything alone.
Wow, such a
It's
dumb
unknown
plot
whether
twist,
no
bro. That
such
could have
activity
happened.
was available in his area, or the man just wanted to prove he can construct something by himself. I only know that Eric tied together some bungee cords,
tried to make an
which turned out
homemade
a bit shorter
bungee jump.
than 21 meters. That was the height of the railroad trestle in Lake Ecotink Park. Eric knew his fall would have to stop at a short distance from the ground, after which the rope would bounce.
Ah!
He
I'm never
tied one
bungee
end of the
jumping.
bungee
Neither.
cord
Nope,
around
never
his
bungee
legs,
jumping. I'm with you.
attached the other to the bridge railing, and jumped. Yet the
Nah.
cords didn't stop him above the ground. If Eric hadn't been a novice, he would have known how to correctly calculate it. The gap he'd left was too small, and when the ropes stretched, Eric hit the cobblestone
Gosh,
pavement.
bro.
The guy died on the spot. Never attempt to recreate extreme activities by yourself. Leave that to professionals who, unlike you, are aware of all the nuances and abide by the universal safety standards.
Bro,
Although
Jensen, shut up.
professionals aren't immune to making fatal mistakes either.
Bro,
July
bungee
9th,
jumping is. Wait, I'm
1993.
gonna guess where this is at. New York.
Toronto,
Ontario.
Ontario, Gary Hoy, a Canadian lawyer, was leading a tour around the
Oh, that thing is massive, bro. You know what's insane? How they like build these. Like, imagine building this. How many windows there are? There's like 1, 2, 3, 997 windows from fast math calculations, bro. Every single room, bro. There's a room for every single one of these windows. You know how insane that is? You know, Lord Hipperford, shut up. Bro, that's insane.
Toronto Dominion Center skyscraper for a group of students who were also planning to become lawyers. Gary specialized in corporate law and construction.
Bro, elevators too. That elevator line ride would be like 16
He liked demonstrating
minutes.
the sturdiness of the windows in the building of his law firm.
Oh, no, I've heard about this. He liked to demonstrate the sturdiness of the windows, and he literally org stashed. He full charged into the window, and it didn't hold him, and he went through the window. And he fell on the ground.
Holden Day Wilson. Gary would also do a run-up and slam against the window to show it was secure and wouldn't break. He'd done this stunt many times before and always remained unscathed. This time, he ran to the window again in front of a suitable audience. The glass withstood him, but the frame did not. It flew out of the wall, taking the glass and Gary.
Damn, L frame.
All of this was happening on the 24th floor. The lawyer didn't survive. This came as a great shock for the students and Gary's fellow employees. The incident led to the demise of Holden Day Wilson Law Firm in 1996. Hoy's experience was featured in numerous TV shows, including Mythbusters and 1,000 Ways
Mythbusters did this?
to Die. It's better
You guys
not
ever
to
watch
tempt fate,
Mythbusters
even if
in
you've done
school?
something dangerous hundreds of times already and have been lucky so far. But the previous story wasn't the most horrific outcome of spontaneous decisions. It's May 2018.
This is in India.
District of Odisha, India.
Oh my gosh,
An elite taxi driver, Prabhu Bhattar,
One
was taking his
direct,
passengers
bro,
home
chill.
from a wedding.
In
He made a
GTA,
stop
in
in
GTA,
Anabara
in
Port
GTA, you did
district
that.
and went behind a hill near the road to urinate. There, Prabhu saw a wounded sloth bear. The driver decided
There's a sloth bear is a thing? Oh hell, is it like a slow bear?
to take a selfie with the animal. His passengers tried to talk him out of it, but Prabhu didn't listen. Suddenly, the sick animal regained consciousness and attacked the man. The footage shows that the passengers ran to help Prabhu, but were afraid to approach the scene, realizing that the bear could hurt them too. They threw sticks and stones at the animal, but their efforts were in vain.
Your bones.
Someone that didn't fear the bear was an average stray dog. It ran up to the predator, growled at it, and even bit the wild animal. This didn't help though, as the bear was much larger. Bhattar died on the spot, and the bear was taken to the vet to get its wounds treated. This may seem weird to you. The question might arise in your mind, why wasn't the bear put down? However, the bear didn't mess with the man first. The animal was just protecting itself. That's why you should never come close to wild animals, as they see this as a threat and will attack you, even if you weren't going to. I'll leave links to all these incredible stories.
Bro, heights are scary, bro. The bear, okay. Hey, bro, if y'all made it to the end, I freaking love you all, bro. Peace out, love you.